Hello, hello, hello. Lisa Zimmer here today. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Monday, October 7th, 2019, and we are going to learn about business. Hey, Tracy. We're going to learn how to run a great business. We're going to learn about business tips specifically for doTERRA. I just learned recently from one of my downline who runs a business, not doTERRA. She came to visit, and it turns out she actually watches my Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips videos on YouTube and has implemented a lot of the general business tips that I share in her business and had success with it. So I'm very excited. Feel free, right? In my business tips videos, actually in 99% of my videos on YouTube, I don't promote myself, meaning I don't say, hey, get doTERRA with me, right? So feel free to share my videos. You don't want to share videos from other advocates where they say, hey, please join with me, I'm the best, da, 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 right? Because then you're promoting someone else in your business. So make sure that you're sharing videos that either promote you or promote general educational information to help others, right? And so, yay, look at all the peeps joining today. All right, so I am Lisa Zimmer, a doTERRA wellness advocate, but also a marketing and business expert. Why do I call myself that, right? I am humble, but I can honestly say I've been successful in every business that I've done. And I like to teach people why, regardless of what your business is, I like to teach people to be successful and run a beautiful business based on relationships. Whether you're in relationship marketing, right, which is an MLM, a networking marketing company, or relationship marketing, you are a florist, right? The basis of any business is relationships, okay? And so that's what we're going to cover today here in Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips Facebook group, okay? I'm going to teach you how my class last Thursday, how I got 100% enrollment and what I did to do that, okay? Step by step, and how the process unfolded. This is basic doTERRA business. This is business 101, all right? And so let's do it. Let's dive in. All right. People are still joining. So a couple things I'm going to talk to you about in the relationship realm is I picked up some tips from my friend Paulina recently, and I want to apply this to our business specifically, or any relationship that you have. All right. So first of all, you always want to make people feel special, right? Because what do we know? We know that no matter what we say, people don't always remember what we say, but they remember how we made them feel, okay? Relationships, relationships, relationships. And it's so important when you're running a business to develop relationships regardless of the sales outcome, right? I don't care what business you're in, every business has sales components, right? Every business. You're either selling yourself as a person and your abilities, you're selling a product. Doesn't matter what business you're in, you're selling a service. There's always sales involved. So in sales, develop from relationships and the ability to communicate well. And if you have processes in place, it makes it easy and natural and comfortable. And that's what I'm here to help you be, is natural, comfortable, right? I love this. Tracy just said, everyone wears a sign that says, make me feel special. And I love to watch Survivor. My family watches old Survivor reruns every night. That's what we do during family time, because it is so entertaining, but even more so, so educational in the power of relationships, right? So last night I watched an episode, and it pertains so well to everything we do in relationships. All right, so when you are working with people, there are a couple questions. Again, this is from my friend Paulina, that people are thinking whether they know it or not, okay? So when someone is working with you, you have to make them feel important, make them feel like they matter, and make them feel safe and supported, okay? So what that means is whoever you're developing your relationship with, when they walk away from you, right, whether it was a message or a conversation or an event or whatever, are you walking away, and how are you able to answer these questions? Am I important? Did I matter to them? And do I feel safe and supported? And what I figured out from all of you guys following me and when I meet with you, that is the number one set of things that you share with me, right? So I was in Chicago this weekend at a speaking event, and someone in Biz Tips reached out to me, and they didn't know I was going to be in Chicago. And they said, can we drive 3 hours south and come meet you sometime, you know, where you live or something like that? And I was like, wow, even better. I'm going to be in Chicago tomorrow. Why don't you come see me at my hotel and say hello? All right, so we set that up. First thing out of their mouth. When you're genuinely interested in other people's well-being, you're going to succeed if you're able to portray that feeling to them as well, right? Am I important? Do I matter to them? Do I feel safe and supported? Okay. And people always say, how does your trifold and 60-second enrollment make them feel important, make them feel like you matter? Well, first of all, I'm showing respect to them. I'm respecting their time. There's nothing worse for me as a customer than investigating a product or wanting to buy a product, and the person on the other end saying, oh, let me sample you, let me invite you to a class. No, I want to buy your damn product. Why are you annoyingly taking up more time from me than you should be, right? You should be helping me get the product and change my life first. Sampling is what you do when you're failing, right? The go round at helping me get your product. Okay? I don't care if it's doTERRA or something else. Help me get your product first. Be confident that your product works, right? Now, you're gonna have people that aren't ready yet. Maybe they need those 7 to 10 touches and 7 to 10 exposures to you yet. Maybe the person you're talking to is in an elevator and they don't know you. There's been zero relationship development. They've never heard of doTERRA, right? You're still going to hand them off a trifold so they have your new and improved business card. Not super new, right? Because it's 2 years old now. Hopefully you're all doing it by now, right? And get them exposed to that product and have them something tangible to take home, right? That's the beginning of your relationship development. You're still going to help them try to get your product first. So how do you make them feel important? How do you make them feel like like they matter? How do you make them feel safe and supported, right? You look people in the eye. You be comfortable and confident about what you're speaking about. You believe in what you do. You can see it in my face. You can hear it in my voice when I talk to people. Lori, I totally want to help you get these products and change your life. How can we go about doing that? Do you have a few minutes to chat with me? No, I'm too busy. Awesome. Take this trifold, tell us a little bit about your product, and let's set a time to chat. Can I get your information? Oh, I'll just read off of the brochure. Okay, great, right? You're going to feel the situation that everybody's going to open up, right? You're dating these people. It's the doTERRA dating, right? Regardless, again, what your business is, you're going to develop relationships. You're going to be honest, look people in the eye. You're going to shake their hand, right? You're going to let them know that you're here for them, okay, first. You're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're open to natural solutions. Let's chat about that. Tell me what you got going on. And 60-second enrollment. 60-second enrollment is not a 60-second process. 60 seconds is your side of the story. Because the rest of the time, what better way to develop a relationship than to listen? You're the listener. Your role is 60 seconds worth. The rest of the time, you're shutting your mouth and you're listening to people, right? I literally cringe when I walk into a store and the salesperson won't shut up. Your job to help people purchase a product is to listen to them. That tells them they're important. Listen to them. That lets them know they matter. Listen to them. That lets them know they feel safe and supported, right? People always say, oh, 60-second enrollment, you're not taking care of people. No, I am taking care of people. I'm doing it the best way. I'm listening to them. I'm helping them get the product first, right? Now, if they're not ready, great. Then we sample them, maybe. I'm not a sampler. Then we invite them to a class, right? Then we tag them in things in our Facebook group that might pertain to them, okay? So don't ruin and delay the process of helping people and helping customers by doing it backwards, all right? And again, roll some adaptive and build your confidence, build your belief in your product, and have 100% confidence that what you're doing is best for people. You're still going to have those people. I don't need to hear about those people and those stories. Those are not your people. When I say those people, right? People come on, they're like, oh, wah, this person said I'm not interested. Great, move on. We know that our product works. We all have those people. I don't care what rank you are. We all have those people. You're not here for them. You're here for the ones that want and need your product, right? And then you're going to spend 7 to 10 touches helping other people want and need that product if they're not ready yet. I am preaching today. Someone says, preach it, sister. There's nothing worse than being really good at marketing, really good at business, really good at customer service, and watching someone say, are you open to natural solutions? And the person says, yes. And I say, oh, can I offer you a free sample? And would you like to come to my class? I'm like, you did not just do that. They just told you yes. Basically, I want your product, and you just slammed the door in their face and said, come back later, right? You've got to do what's best for them first. And what's best for them first is getting this product, right? Be confident that what you have works without them having to try before they buy, right? That's what bad salespeople do. You do not have to try before you buy, right? All right, so the reason that's such a problem is because sampling can be amazing, okay? Sampling can be amazing, but it's a very specific process. You have to be very good at what you do, and you're always risking it not working if you don't do what's best first, which is offering them your product to buy, okay? So think about this process of, I enroll people over the telephone all the time, okay? These are people I don't know. I'm helping them from start to finish in 5 to 10 minutes and developing my relationship and getting their product in their hand within 3 to 5 days, right? So what have I accomplished? They're not suffering an extra month or an extra week or an extra 2 weeks. Their suffering is coming to an end, right? That's best for them. They're not on the other end wondering what they're doing and trying to research and gather information on their own, because that's what people do when you don't help them get the product right away. So now again, they're getting overwhelmed, confused, and not projecting forward in their health, right? Right? Work on helping people get your product right away and continuing your relationship development through the next processes. All right, that's my soapbox because it is so, so important, right? Because what I saw happen a couple years into the business was all these people in doTERRA were quitting. They couldn't afford it. How can you not afford it? This is like the most beautiful business plan ever when it comes to network marketing, because you can afford it. All you have to do is buy 100 PB, which is $100 in products each month that you're already using and helping your family with your health. If you're in doTERRA and not spending 100 PB a month and doing this business, then something's wrong. Because how can you not, right? We have supplements. You're replacing everything in your home with a better option and saving money. Why would you not do that anyway, right? That's the only thing that costs you money in doTERRA. So how could you possibly be spending yourself out of business? People were spending all kinds of money on containers to put samples in, putting other oils in samples, giving them away to people, and not doing the process right. They weren't helping people get doTERRA first. They were just sampling the world and blanketing everybody in drams and oils and not getting them onto their health journey, right? So you can sample in doTERRA, but you better do your job first, which is help them get the product, okay? I don't sample, right? Reached Blue Diamond last year, never sampled. I never understood sampling because my belief in the product and my ability to communicate trumps needing to get the oils on them first to convince them. I can convince them with my mouth. I tell them it works. You should totally get this. Let's help you get started. I can help you with that. Okay? If you don't believe in yourself, it's sampling first is a cop-out to doing your job first. All right? Now, again, you're going to have those people who aren't on board. Great. Find ways. Invite them to class then, right? Even if they get your product first, you're still going to invite them to class. Then we sample the daylights out of them with the products that we love once they're in our fold, right? So don't sample backwards, right? Sample to project your business forward, which is sampling once you've done your job and convey that your products work, okay? You're going to get products on people standing by them. You're going to get products on people in class. They don't need to leave with samples. They're already getting it, right? You're getting exposed to your world, right? So now relationships, let's see, Shannon says, when I started doTERRA, I was working 2 jobs and still on food stamps. I figured it out, yay. The oils changed our lives, so I made sure I made enough back to pay for what I needed. Absolutely. Right, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying. People misinterpret what I'm saying all the time. They take it to extremes. I'm not saying sampling is bad, right? I'm saying don't just sample people to sample people and think that immaculate conception of someone enrolling is going to happen. Enroll first, sample after. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying and don't take it out of context, all right? Because doTERRA teaches sampling, okay? And so there's nothing wrong with sampling, but you don't need to sample, right? If you're doing your job first. You sample later, okay? I saw all these people where I lived with drams and drams and drams of oils that nobody knew how to use them, and then nobody followed up with them or taught them how to order. What's the point of that? There were little drams all over this town, and nobody helped them, okay? People would come to my house with boxes of drams and say, can you help me make rollers with this? And I say, well, who's helping you? I don't know. I get these from free from all you wellness advocates that just give away all this free stuff all the time. She didn't even know who was helping her because everybody was just giving away free stuff and not doing their job. Your job is to help people. That doesn't help people if you're just giving away stuff everywhere, okay? You still have to do your job, right? Relationship develop, right? Develop that relationship. Right? If you can't help them get the product, then feel free to sample and take the next step. Sampling's your backup if you couldn't complete the task the first time, okay? All right. So, and then how did we change this system of sampling? We still sample. Does everybody know how we sample? Tell me, right? Tell me in the comments how we sample. How do we sample and stay in business? How do we sample and stay in business? Make and takes, right? I got so fed up with all the random sampling and not being effective because people weren't doing it right? That we have got to get oils on the people, folks. We do have to get oils on the people if they don't enroll with our 60-second enrollment, right? Yep, you guys got it. Make and takes, y'all got it. Y'all said it before I did. Make and takes. You're now getting the oils on the people that needed. Not everyone needs an oils experience to make a decision. I didn't. I enrolled over the telephone in 60 seconds with a complete stranger. All I had was a phone number, and a friend said, hey, call this lady. She might be able to help you. That's it. That's my experience. That's how I know it works. All right? There's exceptions to the rule. Some people need oils on them first. They need to be won over to make a decision. Awesome. Get them to your class. Do a make and take. Get the oils on them. Get them oils for them to take home and help them get skin in the game by paying a couple bucks for it. All right? So how did I learn that? Because all these people showed up at my house with these drams with no directions on them, right? Our rollers have directions on them. Drams are confusing. People don't understand what to do with an oil in a dram. They don't get it. So we transferred and transitioned that to a 5 milliliter roller. People take the lid off. They know what to do with it. It's a roller. You obviously roll it somewhere. And your roller has directions on it with a label because there's room for that on a 5 ml roller. All right? I put the system together to work the process the right way and problem solve all the things that were wrong with the process to begin with. Do the process right and you will succeed. When people want your product, help them get it first. Everyone else gets invited to make and takes. It's tagged in your Facebook groups to learn more, okay? So make and takes. They know how to do it. They get to use the product in class, get oils on them in class, right? You're going to have times that you can't do make and takes. This weekend was not a make and take class, but people are still enrolling with me. It was a non-selling environment, right? It was an education conference. So it was an education-only class. I still handed out my trifolds. I still have people calling me and enrolling with me. That is why you use my trifold, folks. Even in a non-selling atmosphere, I still help people get doTERRA. I got oils on them. It wasn't make and take, right? It was education only. I got oils on them. I passed the adaptive roller now as a last Thursday class, which was a selling class, and Saturday class, which was an education only class. The whole class starts with everyone rolling adaptive, helping them get in the right frame of mind to be open to what I have to say. They smell it. They're less stressed. It smells fantastic. It is the new winner, winner chicken dinner. Pass it around, okay? The Thursday's class, half the class, or 3/5 of the enrollments added adaptive onto their order because they passed it around first in class, all right? So you can do classes that aren't make and takes, and you still get oils on people. Pass the adaptive around, have them put a drop of peppermint in their hands, have them smell it, make a joke out of, don't stick your finger in your eye or you're really going to be sad, and talk about safety. Pass around wild orange, have them put it in their hands and rub their hands together and smell it. Let them know, hey, they just cleaned their hands. It's natural antibacterial, but you're also uplifting your mood, right? You don't have to do every oil. Don't bore them to tears, right? But you can do a few oils, get oils on them, help them have an oils experience in class. And then the trifold helps you close the class. You need to get good at closing your class. Don't deny people the opportunity to get your product. All right, so how did I get 100% enrollments last week? Hey, Mr. Zimmer, thanks for joining us today. All right. So not everyone needs samples, right? Samples is your backup to when your 60-second enrollment didn't work. Why is this so important right now? Because every Tom, Dick, and Harry already knows about essential oils now, okay? And so it's very important. In the old days, our process could be slow. We could say, oh, come back, Susie, to class in 2 weeks, because they couldn't go online and get essential oils anywhere else, all right, that were well marketed and answered questions. Now they can get bad essential oils everywhere. So if you don't help them get to the point right away and get the product right away, you're opening yourself up to failure. Okay. All right. So how did I get 100% enrollments on Thursday? Here's the process. Karen says for education only, they order afterwards. Yes, I do detailed education in my WWZD courses, right? So I will answer in-depth conversations about education only classes. Education only classes can build you a tremendously successful business, right? And so yes, we hand out the trifolds, and yes, they still order afterwards. That'll be extensive training in WWZD 6 as well. All right, so help people feel loved, help them feel important, help them matter. So how did I get my hostess for Thursday? She was already a member. Hopefully you watched last Monday's video with Mandy and Ashley. Mandy enrolled, she ended up enrolling 10 people, 9 at class, 100% enrollments. And it was somebody, a customer already on her team who did not want to build a business, who just wanted to host a class and get free stuff, right? So that was my same experience. So how do I find those people? How do I tap root? That's what we call tap rooting. How do I tap root, right? So that is what my program, which is free, it's just a post in this group, LRP Love. Go to the announcements tab in this group, scroll to the step LRP Love. So what do? Every week I give away something, and all the information's in the post. You can go read the post and read the comments. RTC is my new thing. Read the comments. People always ask questions, which is great, but 99% of the time the answers are already in the comments, right? So LRP Love, go click that tab, read what I have to say, and then RTC, read the comments. I taught myself how to do this whole business by myself, enrolling people, by reading comments in a Facebook group, all right? So read comments. It's going to where you learn the most. All right, so LRP Love. Existing members on my team who order LRP, I pick someone each week or multiple, and they win a prize. How do they win a prize? Well, for LRP Love, I pick, all right? So someone's excited. I know they're on my Facebook Lives watching because I see their name. I know they're loving their product because they're spending, in this case, 100 PV or more every month. So I make them a winner because I want to show them, what do I want to show them? That they're important, that they matter, and that they are safe and supported, right? What better way than to reach out to one of your members and give them a prize and say, hey, Susie Q, you won LRP Love this week. When you order LRP in our group, the smartest way to buy, you get not just free products from doTERRA, you get free stuff from me too. Congratulations. You won this week for customer appreciation. I appreciate you. You get to pick $20 in free products, or you get to pick a custom roller of your choice. What kind of stuff are you dealing with right now that you'd love a solution for? Or is there anybody that you'd love to share oils with, and I can make a custom roller for them? That simple, like 3 sentences, did a whole bunch of stuff. Let them know I cared. Let them know they could help other people. Let them know they're appreciated, right? And I can help them for a very small amount. Feel like $1 million. She said, awesome. I don't even remember what I offered or what she picked. It's irrelevant, right? I said, do you love getting free stuff? Absolutely. I can tell you love your product. It's going well. Love it. Couldn't be happier. Would you like to get more free stuff? Yes, I would. How's about we have you host a class with your friends and family, and I'll help you get more free stuff. Sounds great. So she hosted a class, all right? That easy. It is that easy. So what did I do next for her to host the class, right? So first and foremost, LRP Love, I reached out to who I wanted to reach out to systematically, right? They already love their stuff. They love free stuff, right? I told her to set up a hostess event on Facebook. I went to the Hostess Invitation in the announcements tab here. I scrolled to Hostess Invite. I copied and pasted and sent it to her and said, here, create a Facebook event and put this in it. And it said exactly what to say. Come join me for a class, blah, 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 right? And then I emailed her the Hostess Trifold and I said, follow this trifold. That's my Hostess Trifold. It's on my website, lisazimmer.net. /shop, right? Melanie says, who doesn't love free, right? So you ask questions that you know the answer to. Do you love getting free stuff? Who's going to say no, right? So get them saying yes, right? You loving your doTERRA? Well, I know she loves her doTERRA because she's ordering, right? Yes. Do you love getting free stuff? Yes. Yes. Get them saying yes, right? You want to host a class? Yes. Right. Send her the Hostess Trifold. I said, follow the tips. The Hostess Trifold has a script in there for inviting. There's a place for her to keep track of who she invited. Tells her exactly what to do and when. My Hostess Trifold. That's it. And then I checked in with her a couple days later and said, how's it going? We scheduled 2 weeks. I said, let's schedule a class for 2 weeks from now. She did the invite the next day, right? A couple days later, I said, how's it going? She said someone came in my Facebook event and said this other oil company was cheaper and better. I don't want to have my class anymore. What do you do? What do you do? Now that you know I got 100% enrollment at her class, you know I didn't throw in the towel and go wham, 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 hide in a corner, right? I said, delete it. We're not here for them. Imagine if the first time I had a class and people were calling me the witch doctor because it was way worse back then, my dear. Imagine if I would have quit. I wouldn't have gotten better. I wouldn't have helped my dad get better. He had cancer for 10 years, now he doesn't, right? We're not here for them, Susie Q. We're here to help your friends and family that do love you, do respect you, and do want help. We're here for them. So we're not going to worry about her. Delete it. Move on. Next. Done. She deleted it. I said, now pick up the telephone and call everyone. Pretend it's your birthday party. You invite people to your birthday party by just posting it on Facebook? Or do you pick up the telephone and invite them because you genuinely care that they come? Show them that they're important, that they matter, and help them feel safe and supported and not sold to. Pick up the telephone and invite them like a birthday party. 2 days later, she had 6 people coming, right? Follow my process. I checked with her 2 days before. How's it going? Going great. We have 6 coming. I checked in with her the day before. Don't forget to text your peeps and let them know that the presenter provides products, right? They know they're making $5 rollers. It was in the invite. She wants to make sure she brings enough materials. So I just want to confirm, right? Final confirmation. And then you confirm the next day, right? Don't forget class tonight, this time, this address, this time zone if you live on a time zone border, right? She said, oh, we're down to 4. I said, that's okay. All we have to do is change one person's life and it's a good day. So I get there and we ended up with 8 people total there. 8 including her. So 7, right? She thought she was going to have 4. She had 7. And 2 of them were daughters of other people there. Younger daughters, meaning like teenagers or early 20s. So they ordered with their mothers, right? But every single person enrolled. I taught from my trifold. I welcomed them, introduced myself. I passed around adaptive, right? And then you can follow my make and take class. I have my make and take class step by step in all my WWZD courses. And you can also follow my training events at lisazimmer.net/videos. I have a video for all of them. Okay. I've got videos everywhere, folks. If you can't find one, you're not looking hard enough. All right. Plus, they're in the announcements tab here, right? lisazimmer.net/videos, how to run your class, how to run your make and take. Okay. So, as I told you in my post the other day, I offered them to make 2 rollers. So everybody got done making their 2 rollers and sat down, and then I read for the second time, right? I go through the whole trifold first, and then I say, awesome, don't worry about which kit you're going to decide on right now. Let's go have some fun and use these oils and see what this is all about. We go make our rollers, we have fun, everybody visited. I did a little different this time. I'm super excited about how I did it. I not only put out, right, my essentials make and take, I put them out laminated. I have multiples printed, and then I collect them. They don't keep them, all right? I not only put those out, but I put out my new printables that I offer in WWZD. They were offered, it was a surprise. If you haven't gotten WWZD 5, get it now. It's only, I can't remember how much it is. Is it $39? It's $39 for WWZD 5. It's up on the website. And you don't just get the oral health care insert and graphics and 300 convention product graphics. You get my new top 13 printables and the printables for the conventional oils. So what's this printable? I laminated these and I put them out and I put the oils with them, and they all tell everybody what the oils really do. So as they were going through, right, and peppermint's here, and they saw what peppermint really does, I didn't have to say it. They were reading while they were making their rollers, and I've got stuff bolded so that they can see keywords easily, right? And so by the time we were done, they made their 2 rollers. I said, okay, everybody come back to your seats and let's chat about how we're going to get these products, right? And they all went back to their seats, and I said, open your brochure again, open your trifold to those kits, right? So we're going to go through how you're going to get these products. You can either pay $35 and pick and choose products, but I'm going to suggest the better way to buy. You're going to pick one of these kits that fits your needs. I'm going to come around the room and help you make your final decision. Okay? What was super cool was people saw my balance printable. They were ready to add on balance, right? So they were going through the kits to find which ones had balance, Aroma Touch and Natural Solutions. So they were deciding between those 2, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Follow my process. It worked. 100% enrollment. Mandy got 100% enrollment with 9 people on last week. I got 100% enrollment on Thursday with my people this week. Zimmer trifold 60-second enrollment. Make and take. Okay, don't even have to do the make and take part. You're still going to get enrollments, right? They all got to use this stuff during class, right? I passed some oils around and had them use it during the trifold section. And we broke away from make and take. They're using it. They're visiting. People that have used oils are sharing stories. The hostess is sharing what she loved. People are building community. That's what I teach and have been teaching since day 1. Get all of them having fun, talking to each other. Oh my gosh, this group was amazing. They were just having the best time. Opening up to all these ideas, listening to the hostess, chatting, having fun, socializing, building community and relationships. Okay? All right, so we sit down. Say, I'm going to come around and help you. I said, but I have good news for you, right? So I showed them the goodie bag, everything that's in it. The hostess piped in with testimonials on a couple of the products. You're going to get this free tonight. Who wants one of these? Everybody raises their hand. Awesome. I'm going to show you how you're going to get it for free, right? Get them saying yes. Who wants one of these tonight for free? Everybody raise their hand. Well, of course I want that for free. Get them saying yes, right? Awesome. I'm going to help you. Who would like to make all the rest of the rollers for free. Yay, me. I said, awesome. You guys are gonna, you made two, right? One of each, two. You're gonna get to make the other three free. When I come around, I'm gonna help you decide which kit you wanna start with or how you wanna get started. You're gonna get this awesome goodie bag. You're gonna get this list of recipes, right? Which is, I have my oils now what plus recipes. I want them to take that home. So I taught with the trifolds. Quick problem solving, the Aroma Touch Kit is on here, right? Quick problem solving, no worries, still use it. doTERRA announced today. You and your customer call in and they'll help you get the Aroma Touch Kit. If you enroll them over the phone through doTERRA, doTERRA can manipulate the system and it's $157. They're gonna do the Aroma Touch Kit, the petal diffuser with the free wild orange and free lavender, right? So they're gonna get a better deal and they're gonna waive the $35 membership fee. Okay, so you can do that on the phone through October 31st with customer service. So your trifolds are fine and your make and takes with the Aroma Touch Kit on them are fine, okay? So I said, awesome, you're gonna get all these recipes for free too, right? So you can dig right in once your oils come in, right? Show them that. So now we've got a free goodie bag, tons of free recipes, and now they all get to go back to the table and make 3 more rollers, all right? So I did this because the group was excited, they were open, they were having a good time, and I wanted to get as many oils on them and home with them as possible. Remember, we only do 5 milliliter, never do 10, all right? And I wanted to make sure that everybody was able to get started, okay? So I said, awesome, you're not only gonna get your 2 oils that you already made for free. Oh, also I forgot to bring change. That was the deciding factor. I forgot to bring my money bag and change, and I didn't wanna have to deal with that, okay? And so I said, awesome, I'm gonna come around and help you. I'm gonna start with you, and I started with the person to my left. I said, the rest of you, go back up and you can make the rest of the rollers. So you all leave with 5 today, right? What did I just figure out? When every single person got up from the table and went to get their rollers, I knew they were all enrolling, right? All right. So I have videos everywhere, Lee and Kim. So I have videos in the announcements tab. Scroll to make and takes. I have videos on YouTube. I have videos of lisazimmer.net/videos. And then the actual make and take with me teaching is in my every WWZD course that I teach. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. All right, so I sat down with the first person. How do you want to get started? Awesome, helped her get started. Gave her her goodie bag. She went back and made her rollers. Next person, helped them get started, right? Filled out the customer enrollment form. I said, fill out the purple part. And then when I get to you, I'll help you decide what to do next based on your needs, right? Every single person enrolled. About 2/5 of the way in, I remembered to say, oh, did you want to add on that adaptive roller that we used? And I remembered to say that with the last 3 people. And the last 3 people added on either the adaptive roller to their order or the adaptive set. All right, so I'm starting class with adaptive now. It's very easy to say, did you want to go ahead and add on that adaptive? All right, so all this came from Taprooting, just free. LRP Love. Click Announcements tab, read about my LRP Love program. It's free. Asking them to host a class and get free stuff. It costs you nothing. My Hostess Trifold made the process super, super simple for me, right? You can get the Hostess Trifold. I have products on sale right now. New products just launched and products on sale. We just figured out our accounting process with doTERRA because, of course, I had to pay doTERRA for all of these tools that you purchase, all right? We just figured out our accounting process, and it's very much easier for us if our sales go from the beginning of a month to the end of a month. So you're in luck. A lot of our sales were going to end October 15th. All of our sales are going to be through October 31st. So you're going to want to get in on get the Hostess Trifold for $15 right now. right? That's the early bird launch special, Hostess Trifold. All I did was email it to her. Okay. It has a checklist on what she needs to do. What was next? Hostess Trifold. Get your essentials make and take. Your essentials make and take on my website, right, is $25. Get that. Get your trifolds on my website, okay? I just edited the trifold temporarily, and it has the Family Essentials Kit on there if you don't have our trifold yet. Know that doTERRA is changing the kits, and on November 1st, so we do not provide free updates. It's not possible. We did not take into consideration how much doTERRA would change things and how often. We took into consideration when we priced our tools that we're doing them digitally. So anytime doTERRA makes a change, it's free for you to update your tools yourself. Okay, we do not provide free updates. We did not take that into the cost of the item. Okay, and so you'll update your tools yourself. And then if you ever need a new one, don't panic. It's 15, 20 bucks, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. So we've problem solved with doTERRA changing the kits. You can use all the classes through the end of the month. You can use trifold through the end of the month. I personally would make it easier, right? And make sure you're presenting and promoting family essentials, home essentials, and natural solutions so you don't have to deal with calling in, right? Let's see, what else? You got your essentials make and take. Make sure you read in the announcements post about goodie bags. Comment if you use goodie bags and what they're doing for you. That's free training here. Most of the stuff I teach is free, folks. I have my oils now what and the recipes that I told you about that I gave them away for free in the files tab here. You do not have to pay for those. I give those to you for free. Okay, so get your Hostess Trifold, get your Zimmer Trifold, get your essentials make and take. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now it's time. You're always going to be teaching essentials classes, right? Lindsay says your prices and tools are amazing. Oh, yay. Thanks, Lindsay. All right. I don't want you to spend yourself out of business using our tools, all right? Our tools complement doTERRA, right? They're going to get the Live Guide from doTERRA now that they're enrolled. If anybody wants to share doTERRA, I'm going to use the Share Guide, and I'm going to use the Build Guide, right? So we still promote the empowered success process and tools, right? We just interject our tools where we need them to accomplish what we need to accomplish, which is building community, having fun, getting people excited, getting oils on them, and not paying out of pocket for samples when they can pay us for their samples. Okay. So it is that time of year when you should have classes all the time. Business is booming. I had a class on Saturday at the Illinois Education Association. Everyone was interested. They either already had doTERRA or they wanted it, right? So if you're not busy, you're not talking to enough people. Ask your members, make them a winner, right? We don't just solicit people. That's not nice. Help them feel appreciated, help them feel important, help them feel like they matter. Let them know you appreciate them by giving them something. Hey, you're a winner, we appreciate you. Customer appreciation. And the doorway will open. Right, classes, classes, classes. This has never changed. If you're not teaching classes in doTERRA, you're not going to get to the ranks that you want. You need to be teaching classes, right? You need to be sharing with people, whether your classes are online on Facebook. I go live every Thursday at noon and teach a class, right? And I teach classes in person, and I do a monthly workshop where we teach a class and take care of my customers and spoil them and have them bring friends. Classes, 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 okay? 60-second enrollment. When you can't enroll them in 60-second enrollment, you invite them to a class. When you do enroll them with a 60-second enrollment, then you still invite them to a class. Christiana, yes, doTERRA is changing the enrollment kits November 1st. We're not going to worry about it, though, until November 1st, so keep on going. Classes, classes, classes. Just don't print up a bunch of trifolds. Okay. I'm sure I will have problem solving for everyone within a day or two of November 1st. All right, classes, classes, classes. That's how doTERRA businesses are built. Relationships, whether they're one-on-one over the telephone or in person, relationships, relationships, relationships. Even when I sign someone up in 60 seconds over the telephone, I still continue to build my relationship. These are not one-night stands, folks. These are not one-night stands. It is not one and done. You don't enroll them and dump them. It's doTERRA dating, okay? We date them, we love them, we take care of them so that we continue to have relationships for a lifetime, all right? Invite people to buy your product first. If their door is not open, their window is not open yet, then you invite them to class. If you have a sample, great, and you are good at sampling and you follow up with them, make sure your sample is a roller, all right? 5 milliliter or smaller roller. We know people get drams and don't know what the heck to do with them, all right? So make sure your rollers are not any more expensive, right, than your drams, okay? People take the lid off a dram and say, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this. People take the lid off a roller and they say, oh, clearly I roll it somewhere. Plus you have plenty of room to label. They're going to lose the piece of paper that came with the dram, right? So label your rollers, make it obvious what to do with it and what it's for, where to put it, how often, help them build product confidence and get the oils on them. And invite them to class. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Hey, a couple days later, how'd that go? Right? So whatever your process is, make sure you follow through. Make sure you get it down to a science. If I give someone a sample, here's what I do next and when. If I invite them to class, here's what I do next and when. If I enroll them in 60 seconds over the telephone, here's what I do next and when. Right? It's not rocket science. The same thing we've been teaching you for 3 years here. Okay. doTERRA dating. No more one-night stands, folks. Develop your relationships. If something catastrophic happens and doTERRA closed tomorrow, I will still be in business forever. Why? Why? Why will I still be in business forever? I may not be helping people get doTERRA products anymore, but because I built on relationships, right? Network marketing is relationship business, relationship building. People found me to be valuable in their life because I helped them feel important, let them know they mattered to me because they do, help them feel safe and supported, right? I'm still working with the same people now, well, a bunch of new people too, but I have the same people now working with me in doTERRA that I worked with at my very first job out of college called Rutman Marketing. I'm working with people now that I worked with at my next job at CPM Marketing Group, where I did database marketing and relationship management. I'm still working with people that I worked at with my next career choice, real estate. Multiple builders of mine are from my real estate career. I also had a stint in the jewelry business. Customers and builders of mine from the jewelry business. You see a theme here? Relationships. So that when I do have a product that I feel can change their life, I'm not selling. I'm helping people that I have relationships with. Whether it's taking care of them in a real estate transaction, helping them get the best price in jewelry and take care of them. Relationships, relationships, relationships. Okay, if you aren't building relationships, you aren't building your brand and your lifetime of business. doTERRA could close tomorrow. I find something else that I love to help people and change their life. I have 1,800 people that are going to love and trust me in doTERRA, right, on my team, because I built a team of people and I care about them and I'm always going to do what's best for them. I'm not going to sell them. just going to tell them and help them, right? All right, so classes, classes, classes. Have fun with those peeps, right? Don't just do a class where you talk at them for 45 minutes. Have fun with them, engage with them, get people interacting, get them touching the oils, using the oils, making things with the oils. Why do I love my make and take so much, right? I do regular classes too, right? Saturday at the Illinois Education Association was a regular class where I just passed around oils. There was, I don't know how many people in class, but a lot. There was no way I was going to do a make and take there, but I still showed them how to use the oils. I showed them what a roller was made of as I passed around that roller, right? You have to show people what you're doing. So get your make and takes on the books for right now. Post in the comments what make and takes you're doing. We just loaded at a discount Happy Hormones. That one's on the website now for $19 instead of $25. All of these are $19 right now through the end of the month. So go snag these before they go to $25. I just loaded yesterday Happy Holidays and Winter Wellness. Okay. Now you don't need to ask what the differences are between Winter Wellness and the other make and takes, or Happy Holidays versus Holidays, because you can just click on it on my website and it's going to tell you. It tells you what enrollment kit that we reference, and it tells you what oils are needed, and it tells you what products are needed, so you can read them, all right? And you'll see that Happy Holidays, Winter Wellness, and Hormones, and the convention make and take is only $10. Get that one right away, because that one eventually will disappear altogether. Get these. They have the new oils in them. All right, so you can promote new oils and existing. Okay, Happy Holidays, Winter Wellness, Happy Hormones, and the convention make and take. Classes, classes, classes. Fun, community building. Find people that want to host them. Don't be afraid to ask your friends and family to host classes, all right? And share oils with others. Classes, classes, classes. All right, Andrea make and takes for this month. She's doing immunity, respiratory, emotions, and the essentials. Awesome, 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 awesome. Here's how I also used my make and take handouts in my class to get 100% enrollment. All right, so the last two people were having trouble deciding. They're my age. They had hormones, they had pain, they had all kinds of stuff, allergies, right? And they were having trouble coming to a decision. So what did I do to help them make a decision? Because that's our job, is to help people make a final decision. So they both wanted balance, right? Because they saw in my make and take, my printable, what balance was for. So they all wanted balance before I even had to explain. Where's my recipes? Here we go. So they had hormones. One had hormones and pain. So what did I do? I said, oh, just a minute. I went and grabbed my Zimmer binder that has every single make and take that we do. Remember, these are not just make and takes. This is your tool to help people, okay? So what did I do? I went and grabbed her Happy Hormones. I have a sleeve. I had like 3 of these in here, right? They both needed help with hormones, so I gave one to each of them. I could have just showed it to them, but I wanted them to go home with it, okay? Gave one to each of them. I said, well, let's look and see what hormones. Oh, look, right here it says the best way to start is this kit or this kit. And that's exactly on your trifold, this kit and this kit. Let's go for you, Susie Q, for pain. So I knew that pain recipes, athletes, muscles, and joints. So I went to my handout, my make and take, athletes, muscles, and joints. See how these aren't just make and takes? And I said, oh, here's pain. Oh, look at here. It says start here with this kit. Well, look at that. They're the same kits. You want this kit, or this kit? Which are you most comfortable with? I'm most comfortable with this kit. Great. Did you want to go ahead and add on the adaptive that we used in class? Here you go, try it again. And they did. Did you want to add on the vitamins that we talked about in class? Because they are suggested also on the pain handout. Oh, look at here, they're also suggested on the hormones handout. Nope, that's not in my budget right now. I will add that on my next order. Write down adding on vitamins on next order so I make sure that she gets her LRP set up at our next chat. Awesome. I will chat with you all in a week and we'll go over the I Have My Oils Now What Plus recipes. Your hostess will get in touch with you. You guys can all do a group class. You're clearly close friends. We can do an I Have My Oils Now What Plus recipes follow up in person and I'll get together for that, or your hostess or I will follow up with you in a week and we'll go over what to do with these oils and what to do next. So do you see how you're going to build your binder of make and takes? I do not have a cooking make and take, Ashley, because it's challenging to, that will probably be a free tool in WWZD 7 or 8 for 2020, because make and takes are things that people take home for the actual class itself. And so I'm not sure how I want to do that and still have them have stuff to take home. So it'll probably be like the oral health care insert that was free in WWZD 5, where you can teach oral health care classes, but it isn't actually a make and take. You still pass around the oils, still get them exposed to the oils and teach about it. So I'll probably do that for cooking in 2020. All right, so Karen says, oh darn, I just bought the holiday make and take for 25 last week. Nope, that's not darn, Karen. We have 2 holiday make and takes, right? The previous holiday make and take is 25. You're gonna want that, all right? And then we have the new holiday make and take with the new oils for 19. You're gonna want that. So never darn, don't worry, we always set you up to take care of you. So you're gonna want both as you build your doTERRA binder, your Zimmer binder, okay? Let's see how I use those make and takes, and they go in my sleeves with me everywhere I go. Also, the drawing slip that we hand out at the beginning of class is free in the Files tab here. And if you'll notice, the drawing slip topics coordinate with make and takes, all right? So if they check weight and toxin-free cleaning, I know when I sit down with them that I better have those in my little checklist, and I can pull those out, and it doesn't mean I have to give them to them. I can just show them what's in my plastic sleeve and make sure and reference that and say, oh, hey, here's some other things for weight and toxin-free cleaning. Did you want to go this route, right? The make and takes in your binder ready to go in the sleeves or to help people make their final decision. And then you also ask them, should we go ahead and have you teach a class? As you see, so-and-so got a free coach bag for hosting her class, Did you want to go ahead and host a class, and you can get free stuff as well? And you can pick from any of these topics. Yeah, sounds good. Or no, I think I'll just try these first and go from there, right? So book classes off of classes, get 100% enrollments at your classes by following my process. Mandy followed my process last week. You saw her picture. She got 9 enrollments at her class, 100% enrollments. I had 5 on Thursday, got 100% enrollments. That is 14 people, right, in 2 classes. Lives changed forever for a better way. We helped them get oils into their home right away, all right? So if you're not closing your classes, please click on the announcements tab and scroll to the step, not closing my class, and see what you're doing wrong. See my post from this weekend about how I closed my class and got 100% enrollment. Rewatch this video and see how it helped everybody get started today and change their life today in my class. All right, you give away a coach bag to hostesses? Sure, sometimes. So you're going to decide your giveaways based on how you want to do it, all right? So at the end of that class, you can give whatever you want. Your job is to ask your hostess what they want to work for, right? You're not going to entice anyone to host the class by offering them free Slim and Sassy soft gels if they don't care about weight loss, right? You have to find what's important for them, okay? So actually, she got the coach bag for LRP Love, which started this whole process, so you'll want to rewatch this video. And I made it a point to point out that because she uses doTERRA with us and hosted this class, she got this free gift. At the end of class is when I sit with my hostess and say, okay, here's how it works. Let's figure out what we're going to do now. So I said, do you want to enter these into the computer, follow up them? I paid for the goodie bag. I paid for the handouts, right? That's my job as a leader. Builders and sharers are grown. It's not immaculate conception. I just grew her into a sharer and builder, okay? I said, do you want to go ahead? You enter these enrollments in the computer on your own, or we can do it here together. And you follow up with them in a week, and you review that I have my oils now what plus recipes, and in the FAQ in our Facebook group, FAQ system. If you don't have my FAQ system, it's on lisazimmer.net. It's in the FAQ on how to do it, and then I'll help you if you need it. You'll get 20% in commissions. You have to commit to spending 100 PV monthly, or it doesn't work. Or I can do all of that, and you get the equivalent in free stuff. What would you prefer? I want to go ahead and do it. I'll enter the enrollments on my own. I'll call you if I need help. I'll go ahead and do the follow-ups with them. I have the oils now what plus recipes. I know all of that stuff. I can follow the bullet point checklist that you do. And these are my close personal friends and family. So I totally feel comfortable doing it on my own, and I'll reach out to you. I said, awesome. Call me tonight or tomorrow if you have any troubles, and we'll go from here. Now we'll check in with her. I tagged her in my FAQ on, hey, I just enrolled my friends. What do I do now? Right? So I am creating independent, empowered sharers and builders because I have systems in place for them to be supported that don't require me in my mouth to do everything for them. All right. So yes, of course, they'd have to upgrade to Wellness Advocate, or you can't enroll people, right? So she upgraded to Wellness Advocate, she set up her website, and she's enrolling the people. All right. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Launched a new share and builder. Everybody's having a great time. Got 100% enrollments, all by doing LRP love and taprooting and growing sharers and builders. Go grow them. It's not immaculate conception. Do your doTERRA dating and go grow your sharers and builders. They're there. Hi, Julie. They're there. You just have to look for them. All right, guys. Go get signed up for WWZD5 if you haven't already, and get the free oral health care insert and class for teaching. Get my free top 13 oil printables for your classes. They tell you what the oils really do. Get your free convention oils printables. What I'm going to do is launch maybe 10, 12 new printables. They're free in every WWZD course, right? It starts with WWZD5. WWZD6, What Would Zimmers Do training course, starts on October 25th, but I got excited and I already put a couple tips in there, all right? So get that now. Everything's on sale or special through the end of the month in regards to new handouts, holidays, happy holidays, winter wellness, happy hormones, convention make and take, and WWZD6 are all on sale through the end of the month. Early bird, new launch pricing, grab them. So why do I love WWZD6 so much? Why do I love doing it? Why do I love sacrificing a little bit of growth in my business to do it? Because I can help a whole bunch more advocates in doTERRA share doTERRA and get oils in every home. All right, so that is more important to me right now, because I saw too many advocates quitting the business because it was too hard. They didn't know what to do. They were spending themselves out of business. For $39 through the end of the month, you can get in my WWZDs, and I will teach you every single day how to improve your business. We had people within 1 to 5 days, within 1 to 5 days of doing what we told them to do for launching the convention products. We have people in WWZD that have already got a higher OV than they did last month. It's only the 7th. By the 5th, we had people posting they're at 100% of last month's volume because they did what we told them to do for the convention products, right? So we don't launch our classes from the 1st to the end of a month. We launch our classes very strategically. So WWZD6 is going to help you close out October strong, going to help you launch November strong. We're also then going to extend it and help you close out November and launch December. You should be ranking up or solidifying rank this month in November and December. So get with us and we can show you how to do it. All right. We tell you exactly what we do and we share our growth with you. I forget, I think on day 1, right, of convention, we did, by the end of the day, we did more than 30% of last month's volume. We did 30,000 OV in one day because I did what I told you to do, okay? And so get signed up for WWZD 5 and 6 and get your Happy Holidays Make and Take, Winter Wellness, Happy Hormones, and Convention Make and Take. All right, guys, 100% enrollment, classes, classes, classes. Get out there and teach those classes and go develop relationships, help people feel important, let them know they matter. Don't sell them, just tell them and be confident in what you have to share with them and change their life. Happy oiling. Bye.